Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining me. My name's Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com and I'm here to do the weekly tarot picker card, and it's for the week commencing 26th of August, and today is Monday just after 8 a.m. Sydney, Australia time if you're tuning in. So it's very simple how this all works. Just simply pick a number between 1 and 5, okay? And you can pick more than one number, but if you pick 5 numbers, then that might be a big week for you. So if you're having trouble, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, first number pops in your head now. Okay, all right, I got my number when I did that because there was nothing there, and then all of a sudden, there it was. Okay, so let's see what happens. Have you got your number yet? Alrighty, so I've already pre-shuffled the cards, but I'll give them another quick shuffle up and we'll go to the cards. Okay, so here they are. So we're doing card number 1 first. Card number 1. And this one jumps out. How amazing this is. Helps if I put glasses on, I can actually see it. Okay, it's the 2 of Wands. Okay, 2 of Wands. This is a very fiery, inspirational type of energy, okay? It's great if you want to do something, turn your inspirations into something physical. You can see all the rocks down the bottom here, so whatever it is your heart's desires are telling you, it's important to ground it in physical reality. Now you can see she's actually standing in the rocks. She's actually embedded herself in the rocks. So there is a little bit of a danger here if you're not careful that you could get stuck in the mud. Okay, there seems to be a dichotomy going on because we have the earth up here as a balloon in space. It's almost like the worst case scenario would be fantasy, but we all need to have some inspiration from spirit, so a little bit of this flights of fancy is a good thing, in fact, okay, and a little bit of this grounded in physical reality is also a good thing, and it needs to be all drawn together by the heart energy there in the middle. Okay, so we've got spirit and the physical down the bottom here, going through the heart energy in the middle, which is really important. 2s can be about relationships. Okay, so this could be changes in a relationship, and it can also be about money too. And you'll see the baseball bats here. And she's wearing red. So red for taking action. Okay. So if you've picked number 1 this week, you may look at your finances and decide that you're going to make a change, or you may look at your relationships and decide that you're going to make a change. But it's up to you to balance the different energies within your own self. So either that of spirit or the physical type stuff, So as humans, it has to be a combination of both. It's no use just being all up in the air, airy fairy, or being a stick in the mud either, so we need a little bit of both. So number 1, okay, if you've picked number 1, helps if I lay it out properly, doesn't it? And we've got the 2 of Wands. Now if you've picked number 2, let's go with that and see what we come up with. Card 2 for the week commencing 26th of August. Now I'll just close my eyes first. There's a lot of green around this. So green is usually growth. I'm seeing in spirit opportunities for you this week. And again, it can be also associated with money. So 2s or opportunities, growth, planting seeds, new projects, new things coming into your life. Now let's go with the cards and see what we get for you if you've picked card 2, and we come up with the Justice card. Okay, the Justice card. Now, this is all about natural law, L-O-R-E, not necessarily human, L-A-W. But if you do have some legal things happening this week, this is a good card to have because sometimes human law is affected by natural law. Now, you'll see this lass here, and she's blindfolded. You can see up here she's blindfolded. She doesn't have all of the evidence directly in front of her, so she must listen to the owl on her shoulder giving her inspiration and intuitive thoughts and intuitive feelings. She's also holding a set of scales there because she has to weigh up all of the factors in this matter. Over here she's holding a sword, and a sword is about analysing, dissecting and classification. So she weighs up all of the evidence that she has, and then she cuts out the things that are not relevant and the things, that are not so important in the matter, and she weighs it all up. Okay, she's wearing red because she's going to take action, and she's got her feet on the ground there. Okay, so if you have any contracts or agreements to sign this week, if you're moving house and you want to, sign a lease agreement or buy a house, this is a great week for doing. It's number 8 in the major arcana, which 8s can be associated with money as well. So it could be money to do with this card. Money involved. Obviously, if you're in the legal system, there is money involved because you've got to pay all those lawyers' fees, which are very expensive. Okay, so if you've picked card number 2 this week, natural justice is with you. Okay, so the universe, it might be a really tough time, I'm not saying it's easy, but the universe is keeping count of everything that is happening. It's hard for us as humans because we don't know all the factors, but the universe keeps count. It knows everything, or I should say she knows everything. Okay, so that probably has something to do with what I saw before I pulled the card, the money aspects as well. Okay, card 2, and the growth, and you will learn and grow as a result of natural justice this week. Alrighty, card number 3, and I'll just close my eyes and I can see something, but I'm not sure what it is. Okay, it's movement. It's like you're either walking or riding a push bike. So this is like your natural way that you get around in the world, and it just means slow and steady progress where you rely on yourself. Okay, this week. And card number 3, just giving them a quick shuffle once again. Card number 3. And we come up with this card, the 3 of Cups. This comes out a lot, this card. It's about teamwork. It's important sometimes, we need to work with other people and work as a team. It's also about accomplishment. These 3 lasses here are partying, and they're partying, to quite a good extent. You can see they're really enjoying themselves with, you can see they've both got cups here. So it's about emotion. But she's tipping the cup. So this is up to you to discern. Is it a waste? Is she wasting it, or is she actually pouring that on her crown chakra? Okay, you can see here they're all coming out of the mouth of a fish. Now, a fish is a very potent archetypal symbol of the unconscious. So there's some unconscious stuff going on here that's going to come up as a result of these 3 either working together or partying together. Now, the thing is, with 3s, sometimes it's like a bit like a 3-legged race. You can get ahead, you can get stuff done, but it's not all that smooth. So there might be glitches. Sometimes 2 of them sort of get real friendly and close together and the other one can feel out, left out. And you know, you can still get stuff done. It's not a disaster or anything like that. But with the Three of Cups, emotions are involved, some subconscious things are involved, and you may not be aware of everything that is really going on behind the scenes with the other two, if you know what I mean. But yeah, if you feel like that, just get on, do your work, and don't get too emotionally involved, okay? Because it's only it's a minor thing. It's not like it's necessarily a big disaster or anything like that. And become aware of what part you play in it, because there's this unconscious energy going on underneath. Okay, so let's now go with card number 4. If you've picked number 4, I'll close my eyes. Card number 4. Okay, they're showing me now, I'm not sure if this is 3 or 4 now, because I'm seeing an octopus. And sometimes octopus, very intelligent animal, but they can be a bit clingy. So they sort of suck onto you, you know, and so you just be aware of that if you feel anybody really sucking on your energy this week, you know, let them go. You can be nice about it, but you don't need to have other people sucking on your energies, you know, draining you. If you feel drained, that's the test. If you're feeling drained, then you know you need to avoid that person as much as you can, or keep them at arm's distance. If you're working with them, you can be polite and civil, but yeah, don't get too involved. Okay, they're showing me a book now in spirit, and I can see the book open, and I'm getting it's like a lesson for you to learn not to let people drain your energy. Okay, let's go with number 4, and we'll see what card comes out, and depending on that, then I'll know if the octopus is for 4 or for 3, because sometimes they come in a little bit later. Card number 4 is the Moon. Okay, I'm going to say the octopus is probably for 4, but if you feel that situation and you've picked card number 3, the message is for you as well. Okay, so the Moon, all about the subconscious forces, and you know, there's hidden treasure. I don't want you to be sort of nervous about the subconscious, because there's hidden treasure down there, and a whole lot of energy and vitality for you. So don't be afraid to, you know, meditate or go down into your subconscious, because it's your authentic self that's down there. And you know, we can release all of this programming that we all get all the time, whether that's from, you know, family or friends, or even from YouTube. You know, even what we watch on YouTube or anywhere else on TV, what we listen to, where we put our attention. Okay, there can be programming going on, so just be aware of that. It's up to you, your life. It's up to you to decide what you accept and what you don't accept. Okay, nobody can really tell you what to do, or they shouldn't be. Okay, there we go, I got it straight finally. I knew if I played with it I'd get it straight. So the Moon causing all of this stuff to come out, but you can see that wolf in the background howling, which is superimposed over this lass's face as she looks at the Moon. So as she's going down deep inside her subconscious, wolves are about teaching, and we're learning. Okay, we're learning what our subconscious language is, and all visions and dreams that come to us, quite frequently they are in symbolic language, and we can learn what that is, and the wolf is teaching us. Okay, and it's about learning and teaching, and so you can go on at a later stage if you wish, and it might just be in a conversation, or it might be in a more structured pursuit. You may teach others what you've learnt in some way. Okay, and do be aware of those octopi that suck your energy. Okay, and they can be very clever about it. You know, it's not obvious, but how you pick it up is how you feel. If you feel drained, you know that's a red flag. when you're talking to somebody or communicating with someone and you start to feel drained, you know that you should give that person a wide berth. Alrighty, let's go with card number 5. Card number 5 is alive. Okay, I've got a brilliant, in spirit, I can see a brilliant sunshine, the rays coming down. I can see like a human body with the chakras, and the chakras opening up as the sun is coming down on that person. They're showing me a gold key, the key of life, they're saying, is the sun. And so if you're in the southern hemisphere, down in Australia and New Zealand particularly, please get outside in the sun. You need 20 minutes of sunshine every day to get enough vitamin D. And in Australia, 50% of the population do not have enough vitamin D. And that seems crazy considering, we're such both New Zealand and Australia, we're islands, and a lot of people spend time out at the beach, for example, getting sun. But there are some people that actually don't have sufficient receptors. So you should have a vitamin D test if you're not feeling that well. Always make sure you have a vitamin D test. Okay, I take vitamin D, particularly in the winter. I take it every day. All right, so let's go with number 5. And number 5 is alive, and see what card we pull out. Okay, and this one is the 8 of Wands. Okay, the 8 of Wands. Okay, so we're making good speed here. You can see the lass on the broom. Actually, I'm just looking at her face. It's really, really hard to see her face. She could be a guy, in fact, because it looks a bit like a beard. But I suspect it is her hair. But, whether it's a guy or a lass, I'm going to go with a lass because, the stockings and the skirt and everything may indicate a lass, but not necessarily. So you can see she's making really good speed getting ahead, okay? Wands is, again, that fiery inspirational energy. 8s can be about money and power. And this is about really carrying things out that in your mind, this inspiration, your heart's desires. 8 of Wands, moving ahead quickly, progressing, really making progress if you've picked the 8 of Wands this week, which is fantastic. Okay. Let me just close my eyes on the 8 of Wands. I'll just sharpen that up. There we go. I've got a new camera coming, which is a bit better than this one. And it's because it's at the end. It's a little bit strange. Okay, you see the moon there in the background too. The moon up here. Again, subconscious forces are involved, and it's all dark. Okay, so you may not know what the end point or the result is going to be coming from your inspirations or your heart's desires this week. Okay, but it's important to still go for it. Now let me have a look psychically for you. 8 of Wands. Yeah, I can see when I close my eyes the moon dripping down, and it's like those subconscious forces dripping down onto this lass. So just be aware that issues or feelings will come up this week that might be a little bit difficult to handle, but you will handle it and you're going to get through it. And it's actually an excellent card, okay? So that's good news. Good news. I feel like good news around this as well, okay? Could be to do with money again, or power in some way, okay? So that's it for Pick a Card this week, and I do hope you found it helpful, and you can apply it somehow in your everyday life this week. I'm on here every Monday at 8 a.m. I think that's 3 p.m. Los Angeles time, if on a Sunday, if you've got time to tune in. Okay, and I'll go to Facebook now if you want to see the Facebook version for more clarity of what I've just said. I'll do the whole thing again on Facebook and see what comes out. But I would appreciate if you found this helpful. Please give this video a like. subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell for updates. That would be fabulous. And if you're so inclined, please share this video all around the world. That would be really fabulous. Okay, have a great week, and I've got more videos coming to you shortly. Okay, thank you, and bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.